Welcome back. Anyways, the US is going to. Why do we keep on calling it the US? The North American Federation purchases this little plot of land. Essentially, purchases all of this from UK. Oh, yeah, I also have that. Should also give that back, since I forgot to do so last time. Honestly, why do I load Earth up with doomsday devices? The wise words of Dr. Eggman, who puts an off switch on a doomsday device? Alright. So yeah, anyways. Nope. Wrong tool. Alright, let me go up to the capitals and just erase these. Oh, damn. I don't know. I'm kind of tired. I didn't get a lot of rest last night. Okay, yeah, I definitely don't need this. Honestly, you know what? Probably like 6 to 8 weeks before. Probably like 6 to 8 weeks before I actually get a new PC. So just bear with me until then. Because, yeah, trust me, I have absolutely no inspiration for this. So, yeah, I'm just going to place that there. And now I'm just going to go back to, the recoloring grind. Since my brain isn't exactly at its most functional right now. So yeah, just big hungry here. This greed sickens. Alright, time to actually release some colonies. Bechuanaland gains independence. Nyasaland gains independence. Both of these Rhodesian countries gain independence, and I'm using the colonial names. Oh my god. I'm using colonial names because this is how they're breaking off. So yeah. Eventually, the remainder of these colonies break away. Except for... hold up. My dearest apologies, my father broke into my room there. So anyway, so yeah, by now like Morocco's independent, so they get this. See, the British colonial empire is just kind of crumbling, just being unable to sustain itself after so many losses. Portugal still holds on to their colonies with an iron grip, however. Because, you know, Salazar. So I should probably update. Do I have like the country names? Or did I accidentally delete that? Oh shoot, I may have deleted that layer. No, like it matters much. So anyways, eventually this nature preserve is expanded. And, oop. This brought onto these islands. And I forgot the Timor-Leste border. Tisk. So, I was going to say that New Taishan, which is essentially just Chinese Australia. Yes, these islands up here. Gets a few islands up here as compensation for not getting the entirety of Australia. Still, New Taishanese view this as a fair enough trade, considering what's even happening down there. It's just turn into a giant nature preserve anyways. No, that's the color I used for Romania. This one. No, I haven't used this. So, no, let me... just do that, and Indonesia is back on the map. Now we have a actually fully filled out map. Now China's gonna do a little trolling. By a little trolling, I just mean invading Tibet. And just the entire Himalayas. can barely find the stupid things when I need them. Cause yeah, my father's just in here, you know, folding up my clothes. Cause
You should be doing it yourself.
oh come on, David. I told you not, Father. I told thee not to talk while I was recording. Well, I am, so don't worry. I'm not gonna place you in big trouble with me over that. Sometimes words slip out. But I'm just saying, don't. Ooh. Hold. I did this on the wrong layer. No. Mike, don't just throw my phone at me. Oh my god. This sucks. I don't know. But I'm just bored, I guess, while recording this. I don't know. I don't really have the same kind of passion for creating a story here. So, yeah. Got got a whole entire empire here. So, yeah. Foolishly, the UK decides to try to. Keyword try to invade Ireland. Of course, the Irish are having absolutely none of that. And rather unsurprisingly, did I already use this color? Not like it matters anyways. And rather unsurprisingly, they're not going to let the Brits trample all over them. So yeah, the war goes about as well as you would expect. Especially for AK with extremely limited colonial control at this point. So they can't just rely on globe spanning empire and are just forced to give up Northern Ireland. Plus, oh god, plus the entire of Zanzibar. Just to add insult to injury. Which means the two Yemens also. Which means the dual Yemen also also reunite. So the United Kingdom is starting to progressively look more and more cooked. So Let's play a game of what flavor of dumb move are the Turks going to do this time? Invasion of Greece. Which means they're able to land in several spots at once. And they're also going to invade Cyprus, because, yeah. Anyways. The Greeks kind of just give up. Because they already got robbed of the Magali idea. They kind of just lost most of their national pride. Just all they ask for is just for equal representation. I don't know how else to put it. Are these two I think those are the exact same. Shucks. Whatever, I'm just gonna. How long is this going on for? Only 17 minutes? So yeah, the Turks are gonna launch an invasion into Syria. Of course, the Turks violate the treaty of the Greek government of them because, well, Greece isn't independent anymore. So yeah, predictably, France isn't really paying attention that much. They also invaded Lebanon. Landing via Cyprus, and eventually they signed peace treaty with the Syrian colonial government. It kind of just folds. So yeah, it's just annexing these. Oh, so that's the border they're following there. I promise I didn't make that border. It was just there on the map to begin with. Turks are eventually able to pressure Iran into giving up their majority Azeri ethnic lands. Mm-hmm. Not make these borders go straight for once. Well, they also force new Soviet Union, which technically calls itself actually the Sovereign Union, Union of Sovereign Socialist Republics. To give up the majority, their majority Azeri ethnic lands too. So I don't know why I'm checking. Oh wait a second, I know why I'm checking. Anxiety. What even is? I know as I just try my absolute hardest to make borders of Azerbaijan. At least I got Nakhchivan right. Yeah, I'm out of events for today, so thanks for watching.